So as you can see, this morning I went out for a ride on the bird scooters that we have here on the Tech campus. Now, I don't think I've had that much fun in a very long time. If any of you are on campus, definitely you want to try those. You really, really do. And those of you who aren't on campus, maybe that will be incentive to get you here for graduation so you can get on one of the scooters and tool around in your graduation gown. It'll be fun. So I have finished grading all of the resume and cover letter assignments, and overall you guys did a really great job. Really pleased with them, and I like some of the formats that I saw were really creative and really showed your character, which I think is really important when you're out there looking for a new job. You want them to know who you are. So a couple of things that I wanted to comment on, particularly concerning the cover letter, that might be helpful to you all. When you are writing your cover letter, you want to make sure that you are writing to how you are going to benefit, you and your skills are going to benefit the employer, not how the job is going to benefit you. So make sure that you really sell them on how you can help them. The next thing would be to use language from the job posting. Use the requirements that they're looking for to align totally with what skills and accomplishments you have, and really make it a clear sell for them that you check all the boxes. Finally, when you are addressing your letter, try to find a person to address it to, not just using "to whom it may concern," because that doesn't show that you've done any research. Plus, it just sounds like you're throwing it out there as a general letter and not one that's actually got some research behind it. So if you can't find anything, I would suggest using "Dear Search Committee" instead of "to whom it may concern," because that at least makes it sound like you understand the process within higher education. Those are some of my biggest tips, and I think the resumes overall were very good. You might want to have one tip from that one, that is that when you are putting your bullet list under the positions that you held, make sure that you start with the most important bullet point, so that you are going in most important down to least important of your job duties. The reason to do that is that most employers, if you've got a long list of bullets, they're only going to look at the top 3. So you want to make sure that you get the most important parts of your responsibilities up there at the very top. So finally, I want to talk a little bit about the wikis and the current issue discussion boards. About the wikis, that is not a graded assignment. What it is just another way to help you all format your study guides. You might already be doing individual study guides, but this is a way to get extra information that maybe you had forgotten about or didn't know as much about. So use them as you wish. I noticed that the administration study guide is getting some stuff put on it, so I'm very pleased to see that. I will check it out as well from time to time and make sure that everything looks accurate, and hopefully it will be something useful for you. As far as the current issue analysis discussion boards, I am super pleased with the way those are happening. You all are doing exactly what I'm looking for. The only tips I would give you on those would be to make sure that you use any source material from your courses that you can to cite your statements, cite and support your statements. And finally, to make sure that if there is an example you have, that you can pull that in there and use that as well. So anytime you're talking about a program, you definitely will want to, at least in the comps, want to make sure that you do give a brief summary of what the program is all about, so that you're not just talking about it, but you're actually explaining what it is and how it's being used and functioning within the context of whatever the problem that the comp exam question will have. Hopefully that works for you all. Please let me know if you have other questions that I can address, and have a great weekend.